Hello, welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Bracha Etengoff of the Law and Mediation Office of Bracha Etengoff. So, Bracha, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Sure. So tell me, Bracha, what is the Law and Mediation Office of Bracha Etengoff, and what's your role in the company?
Thank you. So I started my firm about 7 years ago, and I started with the goal of making the estate world more accessible and convenient to people who have busy lives, as do we all. So if you're going to go and make your will, if you're going to become an executor of an estate for a family member, this is something that you take on in addition to your responsibilities of daily life. And I do everything I can to make it easier for people to get this done.
So now, Bracha, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
So your clients and my clients definitely should overlap. Let's put it that way. So if people are going through a divorce, then after that, they probably want to look at their wills if they have ones, or they need to create ones if they don't have one. But either way, they probably need to look at who's going to be a trustee for their minor children if they pass away.
Sure.
And maybe they don't want that to be their ex-spouse anymore. The other time where your clients and mine, I think, overlap is when people are planning to remarry and they need to think about how they want their assets to be used after they pass. So some people want it to go first to their spouse to use during their life, but afterwards to their kids. And you need to plan for that because it won't happen automatically under the law.
Okay. So what are the challenges that you face in your area of work?
So I think that it can be hard for people to approach this subject for a lot of reasons. It can be difficult to talk about issues around death. It can be difficult for people to say, let me add this to my busy life. So I guess I try a number of methods to help people move forward. And some of that is just being a really good listener and helping people talk about difficult issues like, do you have a child with special needs? Is there someone that we need to protect in this estate plan, more than usual? Do you expect this probate proceeding to be contested? Do you think someone in the family is going to argue about that inheritance? And let's plan for that at the outset. So I think that there's a lot to surmount, but it can be done. And starting is half the battle for sure. Just getting started with this.
Absolutely. So, Bracha, what would be the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
So I just revised my website. It's got a lot of helpful information, hopefully, if you want to learn about this area of law and how it might help you in your life. And that's at www.brachalaw.com. So BRACHALAW.com. And my phone is there, my email. Bracha means blessing, by the way.
That's right. That's right. So now, Bracha Etengoff, we have now come to the most important part of our show. And that happens to be the question of the week. So, Bracha Etengoff, this is your question of the week. If you could come up with a college course, what would that college course be and why?
So, Michael, I don't know if future lawyers are the only people who'd want to take this course, but I'm hoping not, because I think it would be so great if there was a course about personal law so that the first time you had an issue, with an employment contract you were asked to sign, you had some basic knowledge about what it might mean and how to find a lawyer, that specializes or is competent in that area if you want to, bounce it off them. Certainly for your clients, family law, estate planning. I think it would be so great if people could, come out of college with some background and not feel like they're just at loose ends the first time they have a legal need.
Tell you, that's a great answer. And I have to say, Bracha Etengoff, you have said it all. You are helping people with their estate planning one day at a time. And I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Well, thank you. Such a pleasure to be here. Take care.